Wonderful evening. It's evening in my time right now. I might upload this in the morning. And yeah, I took this is pretty much gonna be a trade review that I took today. I took one trade and it wasn't very much of a good condition. I don't know, maybe it's because of all the election stuff, but it's all good though. I managed to manage my risk, manage my trade, and this is a paper trading account, but I also took the exact same trade on my funded challenge trial account. I'm hoping on passing it 3 times, and then that's when I could get into the real challenge and get funded for before before August. Around that time, because August is my birthday. Yeah, what a coincidence. He has the same birthday as ICT. I mean, birth month. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. Um, this is pretty much the trade. After London closed, we traded up to the previous day high plus daily CB low. And we also traded to a 1 hour CB. Let me go back and lay it out for you so you can see it. By the way, I'm using these videos. I don't post these videos for other people to necessarily view on a consistent basis and all that. No, I'm just doing these videos as a form of journaling, and it's really helping me out. So this previous day high was my drawn liquidity, and someone is probably asking himself why I didn't take this whole CB. You can take it, but my eye is here on this high. I want it to get taken out because it's a previous day high and it's a session high. And then on top of that, I decided to use the upper half of the CB that remained unfilled, because when a fair value gap isn't completely filled, you can later on use it. Can you later on use the unfilled area to get a setup trade? So let me just get it straight into the trade. As you can see, there's an SMT here. This was, as you can see, this was a live trade. Market was open, no market replay, because I can do this. I can do this. You can't do that in market replay. So I pretty much entered after London closed, after we traded to London high and traded into that CB in previous day high, changed the state and delivery. I'm focusing on the 5-minute chart because it looked so clean when it came to the price action, but I'll later on go to the 15-minute, and my drawn liquidity was here, this London low. I was looking to take a partial there, maybe get these relatively equal lows. I like them, and then maybe I'm looking for a buy setup here. If we do take out these lows, there's a hourly BC here that I'm looking to maybe get longs from. We'll see as time goes on. We'll see what the market has for us. So I pretty much took the trade. At first I pretty much entered my first entry here on the 15-minute order block because I saw that price was just spooling and showed some failure to trade to the 5-minute order block. So higher time frame PD arrays take more significance. So I decided to enter off the 15-minute order block, which was right there. But I'm just laying it, outlining it. I'm just gonna focus much more on the 5-minute. So I entered there. It was a bit of an early entry in regarding this trade, but it was a good entry. Put my stop above this SMT high. Price ran to the 5-minute order block, traded down, took out this low. This was a partial right there. And I couldn't take it because I had one contract on and this was my low-hanging fruit. But if I entered 2 contracts, if I could afford to do that, I was gonna enter here, then take a partial here, take a partial there. I didn't take a partial on my funded trial account, but it is what it is, you know. You live, you learn. But at least I ended up on break even. That's the good part. We can always try tomorrow. I got stopped out prematurely, I would say in my terms, but at the same time, I really wanted, I was really comfortable with being stopped out because the way it was moving, it was giving me the impression that it was gonna be a bit of a low resistance liquidity run, but it still respected our setup. Just that it was just the wrong time, I guess, with elections and all. I don't want to make this video long, so let me just get straight to finishing up everything here. So I put my stop right at the CB high here. I got stopped out there, as you can see. I didn't expect price to rebalance and then shoot lower. If we were really bearish, I knew that price was gonna wick above the upper half, maybe even leave the leave the upper quadrant untouched. I didn't want to see price return here to the upper quadrant, so that's why I put my stop at the CB high, and I got stopped out there. On my MT5, I managed to catch this propulsion block entry, pyramid entry. I entered it here, and then price ran to where I should have taken a partial. Because of these conditions, you need to take partials. Like, it's a must before you even reach your low-hanging fruit objective. But that's a lesson for next time. And then I decided to pyramid here with the same stop at the CB high. I could have pyramided here earlier, but I was too busy entering on my MT5 and price just ran down. I wanted to prioritize it more. So when it came back, I put I pyramided, stopped right there at the CB. I got stopped down and told myself that I'm just gonna watch what happens. And I did. I didn't beat myself up about it because I know that tomorrow is gonna be a good day. There's news. Even though I have some errands to run, I don't know if I will be there, but I'll try by all means. So, one thing I could have done right, if I was to change anything about this trade, I was gonna put my stop here above this high, the high of the propulsion block, and just let my trade run until 10:15. This was when I was gonna close my trade. Because if New York session closes and price hasn't already reached your objective, then you should get away from the trade. You should close your trade before between 10:15 to 10:30. If it hasn't reached your target by then just run away. Especially if you're in profit. You know, that's a good time to know that the trade is over. But that's just something that ICT said. I think that's all. Like I said, if I was to do something different, I was just gonna keep my stop here. Either way, I don't regret taking this trade. It was a good trade. It was a good experience. I like this SMT high, and I was looking at silver also. I was using the six sister approach, and I saw that silver took out London low, Asia low, and gold was the weak pair on this terms in this in this case. So I'm not I'm not I'm not complaining at all. Like this was somewhat of reasonable price action. Just needed to take partials. Next time will be better. So I'm I'll continue sharing my journey, and good luck, good trading. Have a nice week. Stay safe. Thank you.